Hi everyone, this is Akshay, your product expert at Learnyst. So today we will be exploring about the mock test. So in this digital world, definitely a mock test give you a plus point in your academy to evaluate all the learners who is enrolled for your products and enrolled for your courses, to give them a plus point to evaluate them how they are performing. So mock test plays an important role while evaluating any kind of a learner. So here we will be exploring the Learnyst feature of the mock test, how we can create a mock test, what are the features and the benefit you'll be getting while you'll be having a mock test, how you can import a question, what are the different types of mock tests which are currently available in this platform. We will going to explore each and every functionality. So let's get started. So basically you have to first log into the admin dashboard. Under the product you'll be finding the mock test section. You have to click here. So you'll be landing in this page. So in this page you can have a create option. So let's get started with the create option. I'll enter so you have to give the basic details of while creating a mock test. So I'll just I'll just make this a free mock test to show the interface of basically the mock test, how the mock test looks like, what are the workflow. Now the second option is the quiz type. So basically online quiz and offline quiz. What is the difference here? So online quiz is basically where you can select a particular type of template. So we also have a number of templates available. You can choose, like if you want to create a CAT related mock test, if you want to create a UPSC, NMAT, GMAT. So these kind of predefined templates is already presented in this platform. You can choose any of the template, and even you can also build your own mock test from the scratch itself. Next, in this online quiz you can also have a different type of question type, like it can have a fill in the blank, it can have a numerical question, it can be a essay type questions. So all this functionality gives under the online quiz. So while you are creating an online quiz, it gives an option to add a template as well as a different type of questions you can have in this online quiz. Next, we have offline quiz. So generally, basically, it only support the essay template, essay type of questions. So generally, the admin has to see how they have written. They can also cross-check the PDF they have attached. Generally, essay evaluation gives you the offline quiz option functionality. So here I will be going with the online quiz. I want different type of questions as well to be added in type of creating this mock test. So we have a different types of templates as well. So we have a practice quiz, CAT, UPSC, CSAT, IIT, SSC. So different kinds of examination, we have a predefined template. So whenever you are choosing any kind of template, so if there is a timer which is scheduled in this particular template, if there is a rule which has been implemented that you have to only answer 3 questions out of 5 questions, you have a different timing on the set of sections. So these type of templates are predefined. Whenever you are choosing this kind of examinations, we have a predefined template. Automatically those rules and those duration will be added while you will be creating that templates. So it gives a complete experience of how this particular examination will look like. The learners can also experience how whenever they are going to a real exam. So it's just gives you the engagement of how the real examination is being conducted with the help of the predefined templates we have. So now I will be creating from the scratch itself. So I have given the title general knowledge. I have made this price as a free. I've chosen the quiz type to be online quiz, and I have selected a template scratch from the scratch. So I'll create it here. It will be redirected to this page where you have to build these questions. So generally when you are creating a questions, you'll be getting a section 1, section 2 and section 3. Likewise you can create sections. So whenever you will be clicking on the add question, so you can create questions one by one. So if you have an option to create a question one by one, we also give you the options to create the questions like multiple choice question. You can create numerical, essay, fill in the blank, group questions. So these kind of question types is already been pre-existed. So you can select any of the questions. So I'll select one of the questions here. Like for example, if I want to show the instruction. Now here I can add a question like this. You can also make some changes in the text as well. We give an option for that. I can also make underline. I can also use HTML codes. I can have a different alignment, text color, whatever you feel. You can give this as a edge with how it looks. So it gives you a particular edge. So you can also link particular links as well. So if anyone is clicking in that, it goes to a particular URL. So that is also being there. Now, what is the question is that what is the capital of India? I can give here answers. Given some few names as well. So if you have any of the right question which is there, so you have to just click on the particular tick mark. So that means that this choice is the correct answer. Now in order to give marks, you can click on this setting icon. Here is the setting icon you can see here, and you have to click here. Now you can get a give marks as well. If there is no negative marking, you can just reduce to 0 as well. If there is a difficulty level, you want to set it up. That's its type of easy, medium, or intense. So you can also be, because when the mock test will be ended, the student will be getting a very analyzed report, how they have performed, where they have faced a amount of hurdle while they were answering the question. So these give a particular difficulty level. You can set it up while analyzing these type of questions in the report sections. So timeline also you can give. Next, if there is a multiple answer in a particular question, you can also set it up multiple answer as well. If you want to have a tags as well, so it can also give you what type of a tag this question is currently having. So you can create a tag from here. I already have created some certain tags, so you can also use it from here. Now if you have done these things, I'll just save it. So I'll just come back. So I can see there is one question which is already there. Automatically it takes an easy as the difficulty level. Now if I just want to create a next question from here itself, I can just click here. I can go to the next question like this. I can also see the preview as well, that how the question will be looking. I can do this as well. So this is the first step, how you can add a question in a mock test. Now the second step is that it becomes a very challenging when you are creating a mock test one by one. You are entering a question. That becomes a very challenging. If you have more than 50 or 100 or 200 questions that will be coming in a particular mock test, that's very time consuming if you are using a one by one method. Next we have import options as well. So this the second method is that you can import from a question pool. You can import more than 1,000, 10,000 questions in a particular pool, and while you will be creating a mock test, you can select some questions from the pool and you can import in this mock test itself. Whenever you are creating a new mock test, you can import certain questions from a particular pool, and that will save a lot of time if you have already added those questions in a question. That's also give you an edge to save your time. So for example, I've already uploaded certain question in a question pool. So I'll select which section I want to add some question. I'll go next here itself. I'll just select this. I've already added some question in this. I'll select certain questions like this one. I've added. Now in section 1, I have given 2 questions. I'll add another question section itself. Now I'm making this as a section 2. I also want to import from the pool itself. For section 2, I'll go here. I'll select some question from here itself. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the section 2, I have added a particular 4 questions. So I'll just close this. Now I can see in the section 1 there is 2 questions. In section 2 there are 4 questions. Likewise, you can import. You can have multiple sections. You can import certain questions as well. So this is the first step. Now next step is that I want to add some timer. If I want to add some rules, you have to answer any one of the questions. If I want to set up a certain duration in a particular question, I can do that. If I also want to randomize some questions, because if one of my student is getting a set of question, the other student who is sitting next to him should also get the question, but into a different rules. That it's basically known as a randomization. So certain set of question will be randomized and it will be shown to the second set of student, and for the third set of student, their question will be also randomized and it will be shown. So that can be also be done. So we have an feature available in this dashboard. So here I'll go here. Check. Generally, if you have completed this part, like section, you have added certain question. Now we're going to explore the setting option. What are the things available in this particular question? So we'll do that one by one. So first is the branding part. So here under the branding, you can add the quiz name. You can also have a short description, long description. So I'll just add a certain points. Here also I can make some certain changes in the terms of making some bold. And also I can also change the text color as well. So I've done certain changes. You can also do that. I can also underline these things, which is important one. I can do these descriptions as well. You can also add an image, so we'll add image. So also have a feature of the quiz embed video, so anyone is going to the product checkout product page link, he can also see a video as well. So here you can give a YouTube link. So I already have a Learnyst YouTube channel, so one of the video I'll just copy the URL and I'll just upload it here, the URL here, and embed it. So this is how you can set it up like this. So this has been done. So first part is completed. Now I can go to the SEO part, where the friendly URL link is there. You can also set up the SEO description, page title as well. If that page is coming up, what will be the page? So I'm here writing GK, for example, like this. I'll save it. Tags, if you can add tags. If you also want to add some FAQs, frequently asked questions, you can also set it up here. And if you also want to show some instructed, you can also show here in the instructed options. Also explore these scenario, what are the instructor. We have also introduced certain new feature which we can also will also prepare, and will definitely cover these as well. Now the general part is done. Second is the pricing plan. So whatever the draft you have already saved, you have to publish it. You can publish it from here itself. Next, if you have an Android, if you want to launch your mock test exclusive for the Android application, you can do set up pricing here itself. Same like for the iOS pricing. Next, we have permissions. So we have certain permissions like sell independently. If your mock test is not under, it's under a bundle, and if you also want to show or sell independently, you can enable this feature. Next, we have enroll and sign up. So if you enable this, automatically whenever new sign up will be happening, automatically this mock test will be assigned to him. So this also gives a edge. If anyone who is coming for the first time, they should be also getting some benefit. So likewise, the admin setup in those way. So if you are conducting some scholarship, if anyone is coming for the first time, if I enable this, automatically after the sign up, this particular product will be assigned to me. So that is also a workflow automation. You can set it up here. Next, we have a quiz type. So basically there are 3 types of quiz. One is a public quiz. Next, we have a private, and third is unlisted. So basically the difference is that public, even on the non-sign up, or if they are exploring, they can also see these kind of products, not being signing up or creating an account. They can overall see what kind of a product which is available in the Learn portal. Next, we have a private quiz. So someone set of group of students who the admin want exclusive to be visible for those set of students, they can create a private test. Next, we have unlisted quiz. So anyone who is having a particular link of this quiz will be able to see that. Other than that, no one else will be able to see that. So that is basically for the marketing purpose they generally do. So this is the 3 type of a quiz. Next, we have a quiz selling platform. So where you want to sell your platform in the all platform or exclusive for the Android app and iOS app, you can also do that. So you can also make these changes available. So we have covered the general, we have covered the pricing information. Next, we are heading to the features type. So generally, whenever you are creating a feature, we also have a ratings and review, where you can enable this rating and review, where the students can give a review as well. Next, we have a discussion and bookmark. So if the student want to comment something in a particular mock test, they also want to have a bookmark as well. That option also being enabled, so the student will be able to bookmark those particular areas or topics. Next, we have a answer configuration. If you want to be enable view answer to allow learners to view answer after submitting the quiz, if you want to make those things available, you can also do these changes if you want them. Next, we have a quiz configuration. So if you want to enable a mock test template, you can also do that. So questions mark, if you want to show the question mark as well. Difficulty level, you also can set it up. Set the intent difficulty level for a quiz. So basically, if you want to first show these set of questions is very much important to answer, you can also set it in that way. If you want to label a multiple choice question in terms of A, B, C, D, or numerical or Roman figures, that can also be done. If you want to show a calculator, if in your some certain examination calculator isn't allowed, so in that way you can also set up a calculator as well. We also have a aid to live protectoring. Basically, what does this mean is that generally, if you are giving online examination, certain students do open certain windows to cheat or something, show the answer, or they try to find the answers of certain questions. So if this feature is available, if I enable this, so what will happen? It will be by default that browser tab will only be visible to the learner. If they try to open a particular new tab or a new browser, automatically warning sign will be coming up, and within a seconds that that test will be submitted if they try to do twice. So that is the functionality we are giving here. That is the restriction type of restriction we are giving here. Next we have a show answer on demand. So if they want to, they are requesting for the answers to be shown, so that request can be approved by the admin, and after that the admin approval, the student can can see the answers as well. A maximum attempt count, you can set up a maximum attempt how many times the student can give the test. Next we have fast checkout link. If they want to share a particular link, automatically buying should be there of this product, you can also have a fast checkout link. We also have a fast checkout product link as well. Learner configuration, if you want to have a GST number, date of birth, or request for a PAN details, you can also add these kind of information while they are checking out for a particular product. So we had this features which we have. Now we are going to explore certain most important feature, which is basically advanced feature, which is known as. First we have a leaderboard. So if we enable this one, so up to ranking from the 1st to 10th, the student who has ranked from 1 to 10, they will be able to see that from where what's my rank. So we generally show 1 to 10 ranking while they have submitted the test itself. Next we have a duration type as well. So if you want to set it up a duration in a particular section, in a particular questions as well, you can do that. So for example, if I set overall quiz duration, I can set for overall the whole quiz will be 60 minutes, and if you want to set duration based on the section as well, I can do that. For example, this will be for 30 minutes. Next I can also add for 30 minutes as well. So if I have done this section has a particular duration as well. Next we have a section for order selection. So for example, many students also like to go if they are starting their mock test, they also want that some section to be answered first. They don't want to go section wise, they want to go like I want to do section 3 first, section 1 can be done later on. If I have got time, I can do the section 1 part as well. So like this they want to say, they have a option to select those section to be done first based on the needs. So we can also, here the admin can also select the order of sections as well. Next we also have a quiz pause. So for certain examination, if the student want to pause the quiz, they also get this pause option. So we have set it up, randomization and rule. So this is most important thing I want to show. Basically what does it mean is that if you want to enable this quiz randomization, so what will happen here is that you want that out of few questions, I want the student should answer only few questions. Like if I am having 4 questions, I want the student to be only answer 2 questions. If I have 6 questions, I want 4 questions to be answered. If I have 2 questions, 1 question should be answered. So likewise, if you want to set up a section rule, this can be also be done with the help of the randomization and rule. We have a section rule options as well. So for example, if I have enabled this quiz randomization, so automatically quiz question will be randomized based on the students as well. So we do have this option where the student cannot see that the same manner this question has been repeated for my next student. So we also have a randomization option. So it will be automatically randomized based on the setting of the student as well. Next we have setting up rules as well. So if I want to add some sectional rule, so here randomization can be explained, and here the section rule is here. So we'll go one by one. So first we have enabled the randomization. Automatically randomization will be happening. So if I want in section 1 certain randomization to be happen in a particular way, I can set it up here. So here the first rule is here, the randomization quiz rule. Quiz can be randomized based on the marks, number of questions as well. I want basically based on the difficulty level. Here I can add a rule. I can see in the first section there were 2 questions. I want to be randomized based here, so I've added here. So automatically it will be randomized. Next in the section 2, if I just click here, so I'll just go next here. I'll add a rule. So here there are 4 questions. I want all the 4 questions to be randomized. I have done this as well. So this randomization has been done. Now if I want to add a sectional rule, I can do that. So since if you are having a randomization, you cannot have a sectional rule, so that cannot be bypassed. So you also have to understand, if you are having a sectional rule, that the question cannot be randomized, and if you are having a sectional rule, the randomization cannot be happen. and if you're having randomization, sectional rule cannot be. Now we'll go to the next part, which is the percentile ranking. So here some certain percentile based mock test is also happening, like for example GMAT is there, CAT is there. Based on the percentile ranking, you can set up some percentile rules as well. If I enable this, I can also add a percentile here. So what is the percentile should I be, based on the templates as well. So I'll just show you what's the template basically. So here, while you have imported a particular template, you just have to give a percentile ranking. Like if I score 99, what will be my percentile? If I score 80, the percentile will be 86, 70, 80, 50, 60. So likewise, you can set up the percentile rule, and you just have to upload it in the section 1 and section 2. Accordingly, that will be based on the percentile, you can set it up. So generally for those institution who have a percentile ranking feature available, they can use this feature as well. Now we have explained a lot. We have explained all the advanced features, general features, pricing information, general. We have done this. Now we'll try to publish this. For example, if I just make it live, now I published it. What I'll do, I'll just go to the SEO part. I'll use my friendly URL link. It's open in the incognito. Now it's something will look like this. So if you have added the image, so the image will look like this. Once I play the video will be playable like this. So that is also possible. The interface will look like this. So it's will be the heading title. Basically, the short description will be coming up here. Whatever the marks, minutes, and questions I have given a timer, that will be also available here. 6 questions. The long description look like this. 6 marks, 6 questions. All things has been enrolled. Just click on the enroll now. I'll create an account quickly. Now I'll just go to start learning. I'll give my data as well here. Now I can see the test take is coming here. So the first, this is a general introduction navigation menu we give as in by default data, which you can also edit these things. I'll show you how you can do that. First of all, I'll just go to the start test. So here I will be asked basically that select in the order in which the exam sections are to be administered. So we have given option to select the section wise. If I want to select from starting from section 2 or section 1, I can do that. So here I cannot change this section. It's like this. I will be asked to perform from the section 2 as well. If I have unlimited. Okay, I'm just giving some random answers. Now I've completed the section 1. I'll be redirected to the section 1 first. Basically, second I have completed. I am redirected to the section 1. And it is done. So here the full analysis of what I have done. We have scored 1.5 out of 6. That is my marking I have given. I have scored 2. Incorrect negative marking was also there. If I have skipped, I can show that as well. The section analysis is also there, where I can also see in detail that what's my score section wise, accuracy and the selection. If I have selected some wrong, I can also see that what is the time I have spent in particular sections. These data is very important for all the learners who are preparing for a particular test. It gives a very clear edge that where they are, they have to improve. Even the admin also can see these things, and they can give a proper training or proper expertise in a particular area which they have doing wrong. So we also have a section analysis as well. We have a question report as well. What type of questions like this? My answers will be visible here. Next we have a how did you perform chart also given here. Total time spent, incorrect answer, correct answer. What was my marks in so in terms of giving you pie chart, graph charts, or also here where do you stand. So currently I have only one learner is here, so I can see that I'm first here. Now you can also compare the analysis will be also compared whoever has scored as a top. And if I'll do one thing, I'll create another account so that I can give another test and I can show how it looks. So I'll just go to enroll for free now. I'll just use this. I'll just create another account. I've done this. Start learning some custom data. Take test now. Allow. I'll go from here now. Now I'll do the math here. So basically I'll do some correct one. This submitted. I'll go to section 2. I'll randomly select some of the questions like this, and submit. Now I can see I scored good. My correct answer is this, incorrect answer is this. How did I perform? Where you stand? So some random person name this is second now. I'm scoring a good marks now here. I've been analyzed with my peer, the second person as well. Because I have topped now, I can see versus me and the topper and the average as well. So topic wise report also where I did good. I can improve difficulty level analysis as well. If the question has been tagged in an easy, medium and intense, we can also see more analyzed report in this particular analysis. So this gives a very clear picture about any learners, how they are performing, which area they are also finding it difficult to answer. So this gives an admin as well where to how they can improve certain learners in which area. So this is a very clear idea of the analysis. It's a very nice thing. So we have added here. Now moving on to the next. So we have covered this mock test part. Next we also have a different option. So I told you that quiz instruction can be also been changed. So here we give a quiz instruction to be changed. Likewise here. Next we also have a test attachment. If you also want to add certain attachment as well, you can give attachment. So if you want some PDFs to be downloaded, that can be also be possible here itself. Next we have view all questions. So someone has already prepared this question, they can also see how it will be looking. I can also export as a PDF as well. Next we have export questions. So if you have created a question set you want to export in a particular Excel, so that you can also take a reference while you will be importing in a mock test with the help of Excel or a Word, you can also do that with the help of important Word document as well. So here if I want to use a like for example Excel or a Word, I need to delete this basically type of question which I have done from the import of the question codes. So what I'll do, I'll quickly unpublish this. I'll unpublish, I'll go back. Now I can make the changes here. I'll quickly delete certain question and I'll show you how you can import a question with the help of Excel sheet as well as with the help of the mock test with the help of Word as well. Now this is now empty. If I want to import question with the help of Word document or Excel, I can do that. So if I select Excel, predefined template is already been there. I can just click in here. Automatically it will be downloaded. So I already have a download version. I'll open my sheet. I'll quickly import it. So here while you have importing and want to import some certain question with the help of a Word document or Excel, you can do that. There are certain set of steps to do. So we'll explore this as well. So for example, if I'm creating a section in a particular section, you can mention the section, which question goes to which section. If you already have a tag as well, you can do the tags. If a predefined tag is not there, make sure the tag is already been added. Then you can add these tags as well. So if there is a marking, you can give the marking as well. Level you can also have. Answer timing, you can also set up the answer timing as well. I don't want this. Next we also have a question and answer explanation as well. If you want to explain the answer why this answer has came up, you can do that. We also have a question type also. If you want to mention, you can do that. Correct options can be also be written here. Whichever the correct option it is, you can show it. Whichever the option you want to show in a particular multiple choice question, you can do that. Next we have criteria as well. What are the criteria should be fitted? Set of question you can add it here with the help of a Excel sheet and also with the help of the Word document as well. We do support all these things, so I would recommend use mock like whenever you are creating a mock test, you can use upload certain question with the help of the Word document as well as the Excel sheet. So we also have a support article in this video as well. I will be also sharing you the support article how you can import that. So that's all for today. We have explored the particular mock test functionality as well. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you.